Hey, what's going on? It's August 17th at 12:03 in the morning. Let's take a screenshot of something. So yeah, 12:03 in the morning. Let's see. Spidoosh. All right, so I after I had left you guys, I went about to do my just go about my day. And then I was headed out to go do some errands. And right before, I was packing up the car, right before I was about to head out, somebody, well, first, I was watching some videos as I was about to take like a bite to eat before I headed out because I don't want to like have to order anything. I didn't think I was gonna have any time anyway, so I was like, let me finish this food at the house before I go out and try to like munch on something. So anyway, as I was waiting for the food to heat, the video was playing, and then the video had disrupted. The video was disrupted by it just paused, and it was doing like a little circle thingy. And normally when something like that happens, you don't think anything of it. But as I said, people do intentional things in order to try to like provoke or disrupt my peace and things of that nature. What's up? Hi. You meowed. Hi. Oh my goodness, and you shook the tail. He hardly does that. That must have meant somebody who's probably in his house who's probably all frightened. Hey, baby. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, the tail. Lila, don't get jealous. Little muffins. Little muffins. Oh, the babies. They're so cute. Okay. There's the other muffin. The mistress. Hey, Leela, be nice. Don't do that. Do not harass him at the bathroom. Leela, I'm serious. Do not harass him in the bathroom. Leela! Okay. Anyway, as a okay. Hold on, what was that? That was my speaker. All right. So, oh my God, in space. Uh, as I Let me just close the door, only because I don't want him to go from the bathroom and think that he can wipe his paws on my fresh laundered sheets. So I'm just gonna close the door until he can okay, as you can see, like I'm home right now, so I'm just like, kind of waiting for about to go to bed, ready for, nap times and things of that nature. So because I got things to do like all day tomorrow. Anyway, so yes, whenever I doubt, not actually, no. Whenever I had doubted my intuition and back in the day, something would happen that was like a confirmation. Now it doesn't fail me. Because like whenever somebody questions because I'm pretty confident, but if anything, I rarely say anything. I rarely speak on something that I pick up on. But it's just like sometimes there comes a moment when I actually have to say something. And so trust when it's like I'm saying something, I've thought about it for a good long time. I've weighed and I've accumulated enough backup supportive material in order to be like, okay, well, this is this. This is this, this is this, this is this. So yeah. when people try to question exactly what I'm saying, all of a sudden, boom, a confirmation comes. So, as I was stating before about, pardon me, mosquitoes, it got me down. As I was stating previously about people just provoking me, like my neighbors are provoking me and things of that nature. Like they'll intentionally like bang on the doors, or like they know that I'm trying to study or something like that, and they'll do something like intentionally to like disrupt my peace. And I was also stating about, like, how even regardless, even if I was, maintaining like a phone free week or something like that, people would try to like fuck with me like offline. And it's not just like next door neighbors or any or neighbors in my neighborhood or people in the neighborhood. It's just people, like, it's not just them, it's people all around. For real. Like in the fucking, like within the fucking tri-state, people will go out of their fucking way in order to try to like disrupt my peace. And I'm just like, this is so fucking low level. Not just low level, but like low level energy. Like, this is very pathetic of you. My And then I just get confirmation. So yeah, as I was preparing to, right before I was about to leave the house, I was eating some snacks, and I was eating some food before I went to go head out. And the phone had paused and it was doing like the circle thing, like the wheelie thing. And typically, something that you don't normally think of. You just may be thinking that, I don't know, internet, not even internet, because I didn't have on the Wi-Fi and I recorded it. That my Wi-Fi wasn't on. But you just think of, okay, maybe it's a cellular service or something like that. But it had no problem. It was no problem with the connectivity, anything of that nature. It was, I mean, it was disrupted. It was interrupted. It wasn't like something from the towers. I find out that within like literally moments after I look down and see that the thing had paused, I'm like, okay, well, why isn't this working? I get like a hard boom at the door, and I'm like, whoa, because I'm like literally about to eat something, and I hear a boom at the door, so I'm like, whoa. So I run to it, because like, we already explained this before, but I was just like, I run to it because I'm just like, okay, well, what? Clearly, like, this is my moment. This is the moment. I can exercise. Was it New Jersey law? Sada, about, like, because technically you're my property, so I can protect myself at any means necessary kind of situation. It's just like, okay, so here are the moments, here are the times. You feel me? And I immediately run without hesitation. I was just like, well, and then I go to the door. I open the door and I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, go ready. And nobody's there. Nobody's fucking there. And I see people coming this way, like two kids coming this way. And I'm just like, stop. What, who was it that had did that to my door? And I was like, don't fucking lie. I was like, yo, like, be for real. And one of them told me like who exactly it was. And I was just like, yo, this is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. I would have thought I would have thought it was just kids messing with my door and probably would have been like, okay, whatever. But it was that with the intention of it was that with the intention of the untimely disruption of my cell phone. So that means that they have a cell phone jammer. And I have other supportive evidence about people fucking with my stuff, because I said like people were like invading my space. So that's just basically like, you guys do it to your fucking selves. Like, you show your fucking ass, and it's already bad and pathetic of you to have done this unjustly and to really just like go down the fucking toilet drain. But it's just like, oh God, like, you're really clinging to wanting to be fucking sick bio wicked and just like, a fucking minus, basically. A fucking minus. Racist, just pathetic, a coon or whatever like that. Pick anything out of the fucking bag of just patheticness. You know? like examples of disappointments in history, just pick one. Don't even have to look. Sometimes I mean, there was really quite there was quite a number of you motherfuckers back in the day, like historically. So just throw your hand in the bag, shuffle it around like you're about to grab some Scrabble tiles, and and pull out something, because that's literally what you bitches are. You really fucking showed your ass. You fucking showed your ass. And I was gonna do a video as soon as I saw it, but I was just like, no, like this is not gonna stop me doing what I need to do with my errands and things of that nature. I was just like, a few monkeys is not going to stop the show. I got to do, obviously, my errands. And I mean, but I did, like a motherfucker, I did save the content, because I was just like, oh no, 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 no. This is, if anything, this is even more supportive evidence, because while people will try to gaslight me and be like, oh, well, maybe, it was just like a tripped up service. No, 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 no. People have intentionally, on multiple occasions, have tried to invade my privacy. And yes, I do have alarms. But if you have a jammer, of course, naturally that's going to disrupt the electrical system. And if you are working hand in hand or allying with the government, then you're gonna have those kind of things, those kind of instruments at your disposal. And yes, this is really sad, because you're using it to intimidate a Black woman who's literally minding her business, doing her thing, running chores that she really shouldn't really have to, because unfortunately, if I leave certain things at the house, people will try to like abuse it, or try to like financially destroy it, make me try to pour more money into it. So I'm just like, fuck it. Let me just go to a laundromat instead of buying a washer and dryer. So yeah, like I shit you fucking not. I shit you fucking not. I recorded. I immediately took a screenshot of the video when it had stopped and the time. Pardon me. I took it. This happened at 7:46 today. See me yesterday, because today is Thursday, August 17th, and the last time I was talking to you guys was yesterday, August 16th, and that's when I had the video. It also means that whatever I said in the last video really pissed you guys off, because that's the thing with the door. It wasn't the only thing that happened to me yesterday. So I took a screenshot of this video because it was stalling, and it has it like mid. Pardon me. I just want to show you right here. It's showing like mid circle. Oh, pardon me. It's showing like mid circle. You see like the little circle. So I took a screenshot, and this happened at 7:46 p.m. And then I was just like, you know what? That's not enough, because I'm just a person who loves fucking examples. So because I had it on because I had it on the widescreen. So I took it off the widescreen, and then I had screenshot it again, but this time I screenshot it showing like the 5G, and like everything was working with that, and 7:46, but it was still jammed. So then hold on. So then I took another video. So then I took a screenshot just to show that this then I took a screenshot of the video doing the circly thingies. Hold on. It was doing the circly thingies. So, and I have like this right here, and it's showing the circly thingies. And I was just like, yo, like, what is going on? Like, this is so fucking trippy. Oh, and I also had showed, oh, and then also, and you know what also wasn't working? This. Yeah, clever girl. So, all right, so just to prove, I was like, yo, what seems suspicious, like you could have been just like, oh, like maybe that's just the a stalling situation with the internet or whatever like that. Wait. Let's pull back. So, okay, hold on. So this is a screenshot. So it's showing like the little circle thingy. And I wanted to show you guys that my internet, I mean not my internet, that I don't have Wi-Fi, that only had my Bluetooth because I was listening to it. But my Wi-Fi isn't on, and I have my cell, the cell tower was good. And you see the 5G with the bars. So basically, somebody was using like the fucking cell phone jammer, and I was showing that. And then I went to like my home thing, and the home app wouldn't work. It always works. And I showed it again with my Wi-Fi off, so it wasn't like I was connected to the internet or anything like that. But it was literally like my I was Verizon, just cell, and I'm like, yo, for real. And I go out and in. I even like take this off and start like removing it, like exit out. It's still giving me problems. Then I had shut down. Oh, hold on. This one right here is showing that the YouTube thing was all blank. Another part. Just the video. And then I had took another screenshot because I was like, nope. But I was like, you know what? That's not good enough. So so I took a video because I was just like, yeah, I want like for real, for you guys to see this. Like everything's on, and look how fucking YouTube is right here. It's ridiculous. It was jammed. They didn't want me catching the person who was kicking my door. So it was just like, oh, go ahead and like fuck with her door. And they did that. And then it was on top of that where it was like, so this is basically what they do when I leave the house. They just do that so that way they don't, trip up they don't trip up. Well, basically the camera doesn't catch them. But when I come into the house, I definitely get the notice, and I have receipts, I have videos that I sent to prosecutors before, and it was basically on how my alarms would trip up. How my alarms would trip up. So it's like that moment where it's like check system kind of situations, or it would make like a sort of weird coding thing, or it would say something to let me know. And then another time I would know because of like the locks are funny too, or the way how my cats would react, things of that nature, and how jumpy they would get sometimes, a lot of times actually. So there are different type of things, but this right here is definitely super like super supportive as to what the fuck was going on. And then on top of that, so what I did was that I had exited out. I turned off my phone and then turned it back on, and it was still giving me like some problems. And then I had turned it off again once more because when I went outside, I had I had asked those people like oh, so what the fuck is going on, and they told me. And so when I went back inside, like it didn't show anything. Like I couldn't access this. So after I had shut it down twice, well, once I had shut it down and I turned it back on, it wait, what's this? Oh, I did the video thing again, and it showed me the activity, and even the activity was fucked up. So I'm like, yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about my friend called Jesus, okay? Because hold up, and I took a screenshot of that too. I took a screenshot, and then I took a video of that whole thing. So okay, so hold on. Normally it says the front door was open. The front door was opened and closed. The front door was opened and closed. But I literally have a video of it, so I don't want any kind of like situations. Nah. It was like it literally caught like the last 18 minutes of me like leaving the house, and then I was just like, oh hell no. I'm sorry, not the last 18 minutes, the last 18 seconds of me like questioning the kids, and then I'll go back into the house and yo, I'm just so oh my god, so much evidence, bro. So much evidence, bro. I'm just like well, excuse me, not so much evidence. Like let me be really humble with this shit, but it was just like, well, I mean, from 2015 to 2020, 23. But apparently it's been over a decade. So I mean there's a lot of circumstantial situations, basically. A lot of circumstantial situations. I mean not circumstantial situation. It was just like it was like a lot of BS. A lot of BS. And I've just been clocking everything. Clocking everything and just being very intuitive, just using my intuition, and just clocking shit. Pretty sure one of these kids that my abuser's pimp decided to try to provoke me, and I was just like, yo, like this is ridiculous. Like, look, I don't bother anybody. I really don't. I'm minding my business. I'm the mother of 2 cats. Leave me alone. But no, people really took it upon themselves to just do the fucking most. It's crazy. It's really wild. The next thing that happened was, so I now that I got that, I must have really pissed you guys off. The truth, it's insane. That's all you guys do. You just confirm exactly like what the fuck is going on. I don't even have to pay you guys something. Like you just do it to yourself. You do it to your damn self. I'm just like, if you have to be a character, you guys would kind of remind me of, I don't know, some type of blundering idiot that you find on the TV shows. Or something like that. You remind me of you're like the equivalent of those white patrol officers from Star Wars, where they like pew 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 pew, and they never make it. Like they never make it. Like it's just like, oh my god. It's like, yeah, like what the hell? What the hell? Um, I mean, it's just like cut the BS. Like, I mean, at this point, just provide me more evidence and stuff like that. Just give it to me. I mean, you're doing this much already, and I'm just like, wow, wow. I don't know whether to thank you or just be like appreciated. I don't. Like you did it to yourselves, and not just only that though, but again, like the ultimate situation. That's this is not bullying. This is harassment, and it was because like you are upset at the fact that I have boundaries, and I don't want you to try to human traffic me and just like slavery. Like make it make fucking sense because you've decided to confuse and have other black people participate in your malicious ways, tainting them along the way, and then also trying to further slander and lie on me, and then going ahead to taint other people who are non-black, black and non-black, in order to participate in these little bullshit ass games. It's a wow. It's a wow. I met a few gang stalkers today, and it's just they were more respectful. They were definitely more respectful. But yeah, wow, like you guys really tried it. So that moment, and the thing with the car too, like there's somebody with a car and they were trying to like follow me and being really like super crazy and weird. So I was just like, oh, okay, now's my time to shine. You feel me? Like you want to talk about 3D kind of situations? Now's my fucking time to shine. People were trying to like really trying to make it seem like, oh, me being on the online or something like that, always looking for information or clues or anything like that on social media, or like having to play background noise just so I can further like be apart from you guys because you guys have this weird kind of parasocial relationship or just kind of this obsessive controlling nature. So like I play things in the background so that way I don't have to like, you guys are too invasive in what I'm either like thinking or doing. So I'm just like, no, you can be entertained by this things where it's calling you out for the piece of shit that you are, or you can be distracted by whatever I watch or whatever. That's, I mean, that's it. That's on you. And even if I didn't watch those things, like like watch TV or anything like that, you guys would still try to hound me like on offline. You guys are just I love ice. I do. Okay. So, ooh, wow. Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking that I'm gonna save that there. Definitely going to save it and download it and put it offline so that way I can have it in several different locations and have it in a safe area for future use. And then I actually saw a little kid again, so I took a picture. It was like, yo, quit the shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Should have asked them about like, who told them to do that. I'm pretty sure somebody told them. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to come up on here and just say that twice some people were on the road just trying to be like really big douches. And I was just like, look, this seriously, since I bring things with me, I'm just like, yo, here's my time to fucking shine. Because all I need is a stoplight. You feel me? Hopefully a stoplight without, with some traffic. Because it's just like, here's our moment where it's like, okay, well, what the fuck do you want to do? Where you can't just be passive aggressive. You want to get out the fucking car? You want to make something happen? Like, no, let's make something happen. That's why I ran to the fucking door because I didn't care who it was. I thought it was an adult. I was like, yo, like, what the fuck do you want to do? What the fuck do you want to do? It's my literally, I have years of like, after a while, like, if you find out that somebody just wants to talk to just, there's a difference between shooting the shit and actually trying to be a fucking troll. And it's even worse when you're trying to be a troll, like a mega troll is really insane that a basic average citizen, like an average citizen like myself, is being harassed by another citizen who got into the government's ear and decided to just, and the government decided, to back up this person for and do like malicious and illegal shit. And New Jersey is not new to this shit because in New Jersey, I'm telling you, I had mentioned this before in another video. They have a large fucking they have a good enough history of just, mayors and whatnot like that fucking up and things of that nature when it comes to like when it comes to any like police officers and stuff like that. That's normally off. Of course they don't try to put that in papers. A lot of that shit goes, like under the radar. But you hear about it during like Facebook or something like that, during like, oh, he got let go because of this. He's retired early because of this. Oh, he slept with this underage person. Da-da-da. Oh, he did this. But the mayors and stuff like that, honey, they will put you out. They will put you out on the fucking news, and they did, especially the one that 2001, 2018 or something like that. Mayor Mac. This is not the time for the current mayor of the city of Trenton to be about stubborn situations regarding slavery. This is not the time. This is not the time. In fact, I do believe that New Jersey is one of like the last states to abolish slavery. It was like New Jersey and Delaware. Yeah, New Jersey officially abolished slavery in 1804, but it was a gradual process of emancipation. After the Revolutionary War, many northern states rapidly passed laws to abolish slavery, but New Jersey, where I was born and raised, did not abolish it until 1804. And then, in a process of gradual emancipation, similar to that of New York, but in New Jersey, some Africans were enslaved as late as 1865. In New York, they were all freed by 1827. So when I hear some shit about like, have patience and patience, it's just on some fuck shit. Like, yo, like you have to look at the fucking source. You have to look at the fucking greed, the racism. The self-serving ways, the toxicity, illegal shit, more immoral and corrupt. It's in their fucking blood, yo. Like for real, for real. Oh my goodness, ridiculous. Pretending to be nice, pretending to be good natured, you know, allying with other people, but it's just really all a fucking front. New Jersey, we're New Jersey. Oh my God, NewJersey.gov, your own fucking website, bitch. It's like New Jersey, the last northern state to end slavery. So, and it's just like, yo, like I don't mind leaving this fucking place and never looking back when it comes to like this pathetic ass fucking city and state, the way how y'all fucking literally are doing the most to try to like, antagonize me, because you're not intimidating me. Because literally, when that person was like, when both people were trying to act funny, I literally tried to almost run them down. Seriously. And then they were trying to like, oh my God. I was like, you picked the right fucking one, bitch. Because y'all really do be watching me, like, as I'm driving the car, and y'all be saying, like, yo, I'm just too. It's like, yeah, no, you picked the right fucking one. To die is to die. Like, yo, it's just like I have a lot of pent up um angst in regards to people really trying to fuck with me when it comes to my safety, my well-being, my money. You guys seriously did the fucking most. Okay? And it is only natural to have self-defense. And I will take it definitely to the full extent for self-defense. You try to poison me. You've done really horrible, malicious things. You bribed my doctors. You literally you've done a lot of shit in order to make me sick, in order to take money from me, to have me struggle, destroying my property, lying and slandering, and a whole bunch of shit. So when people say the words forgiveness, I know that it's from a very ignorant place, because this right here shows that I am, as I've said it before, that I am an imperfect human being, because I will not forgive. Now, that is a sensible reason for all that shit that has happened to me. It is a sensible reason for me not to forgive, and not want to forgive anybody who has literally fucking harmed me and crossed me, because it's unjust reasons. Unjust reasons. There was no reason for you guys to have done this to me. None. I'm not even like one of those you know how like in a comic book or something, like a henchman or something like that. I'm not even that. I'm not even a henchman's girlfriend. Or probably like by now I'm probably like several people's like love interest. Probably not like, I mean, love interest, obviously not lover, but it was just like, yo, like I'm not even like, goo number one or anything like that. Like, get the fuck out of here. I was literally proper and prim. Like, that's why you fucking thought that it was okay for you to continue to do this, because, oh, she's naive, she'll be all right. The fuck? I don't want anything to fucking do with the lot of you, for real, for real. But yeah, I got excited when I saw that, and I was just like, yo, like you guys really are doing the most. Like you make it easy now when it just comes to like the supporting evidence that I need in order to just like definitely bring it home in regards to like the fuck shit that you do. Okay, like I have people who actually went into the military and the navy, and worked for the police off, worked in the jails, worked in the prisons, and also worked in and were police. So like I know exactly what you guys are capable of. I know. Okay? Like my uncle, literally these people were like close to me. My uncle was in the Navy. My brother military. I don't remember, but I was like I appreciated the USAA connections. But I don't have it anymore. But it was just like he was in the military, and I wrote him some letters, but I forgot which one, which branch, or something like that. And then I dated somebody who was in the National Guard, and another person who was in the Navy, and then my godfather was in like a probationary officer, then turned sheriff. So it was just like, yo, like I'm aware, and that's why I had grown to appreciate, because at that point I was naive. I wasn't naive. I was a naive person, because I didn't think that the calls were coming from inside the fucking house. When it comes to that, when it came to like danger or anything like that, I literally thought people who wore uniform actually wanted to protect. Not just me, but just like protect. Not just their, but I didn't know it was just their ass and their interests at my expense. Disgusting. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. And pathetic. And it's not like, yo, I can just move to any place because I lived in New York for a period of time momentarily. I was working on Park Avenue up in the MetLife building. I was actually really happy about that. I was working in the MetLife building for a period of time, and I was living first in Queens, and then I had moved to Brooklyn. And then I moved back here because the guy who I rented this place out to, he just wasn't fulfilling, his duties. What typically happens when people, kind of like with like renters. So anyway, so yeah, I was like, I go to New York, people like triangulating shit, but I didn't catch on to that yet until I came back here. And then I take trips, obviously I go to a trip to California, I go to a trip to Florida, and I'm getting triangulated situations there. This is like ridiculous. Re fucking ridiculous. You guys are pathetic. You guys, I mean, it's not even a pathetic word, it's just like something to pity you or feel bad for you or feel sympathy for you. You knew what the fuck you were doing. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. So fucking pathetic. When you put that pathetic, but pathetic. Okay. Okay, so let's just see what else is going on because it's just like, oh my god, it was like, yo, it was. I mentioned earlier about okay being infected with like a cancerous tumor or whatever like that, and having the moment which is presented to you to either cut off the limb and live the rest of your life, either just moving forward, redeeming yourself, or just moving forward, bro, like whatever, or just dying. You feel me? Because like I don't give a you're practically dead to me. So just go ahead and finish it. I mean, honestly, you try to end me. Why would you think that I want to be like, oh no, 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 don't do that. Nah, you're trying to like literally like trying to fuck me up or trying to end me by any means, like close to any means necessary. I'm like, why would you think I would want to like, um, forgive you for that? Like, bro, that's just crazy. I do not mind being excuse me, people would think that I'm stubborn for not forgiving. I'm just like I'm not the kind of person who needs to do anything to you. I just don't want to forgive you. I don't want to forgive you. I don't want to forgive you. Okay, doesn't mean I need to really talk about it all the time. The only reason why I mention any of this shit is because I'm still being abused. I'm still being abused. It's still humans do experiment. People are still exploiting me. That's the only reason why I still talk about it. Only reason. Man, oh man. Okay. Well, wanted to put it out there and wanted to at least show the video because oh boy, that was wild. I'm like, yo, why is this like like doing the loopy loop thing? And I'm just like, okay, well maybe it's stalling because but this used to happen quite often, but I'm just like, okay, well maybe it's just, it's freezing for some reason. No, it did that plus the boom knock, and I'm like, yo, come on, like it. My alarm. I'm sorry, my alarm, but like my camera definitely picks up everybody. But all of a sudden, it didn't pick up that person. It only picked up when I was outside, talk like the last few moments talking to those people and being like, oh, okay, and then coming back into the house. And then I had did the screenshot, and it was still doing the circle thingy. I literally had to shut down my phone in order for it to be brought back up. I was just like, oh god, you guys are horrible. And then that's when I found out that I could get the information like that those last few minutes, well, not minutes, literally not even minutes, but seconds. Those last few seconds off my my camera, my security camera. Let me tell you something that is so crazy. So that mixed with a video. Actually, do I have a video? Hmm. Okay, it's mm, okay. The specific actually, hold on. I think I might actually have it on my the specific video. I think I have it in my Dropbox, but I have it in one of my files. Oh goodness. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, let's see. Well, that's why I got two laptops. What I can do is I can actually play the video. I think I'll actually do that another day. But what the hell? I literally just came through the house. In fact, let me go ahead and actually take a screenshot of that about where when I came through the house and things of that nature. Boom. Wait, where did I go? Oh, come on. Okay. All right. Well, I don't have. Okay, got this situations. Okay. All right. Now let me go and find the other things. I feel like I'm the kind of person who likes to kind of cross her eyes, not her cheeks. So I feel like if I put this in like 8 different places, there's no way. And actually, I think I'm gonna increase it. I know. Call me wild. Call me a wild. Hold on, where's the at? Apologies. Ooh, hey. Oh, actually. Then love to tell you, stay inside the lines. But something's better on the other side. I wanna do the most of high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. Just kidding. So, you guys. Oh, but all right, hold on. All right. Look, battery's running low. Let me shoot. am sleepy. Let me go ahead and just go ahead and go to sleep. But I got all the deets here and in other places because I trust nobody. So yeah, to tell me like I should forgive and things like that is just so wild and so crazy for the shit that I've gone through. But hey, look, since you guys want to pretend like you guys are better than me, then why don't you go ahead and exemplify all the times, especially in the future, now, in the past, and in the future, of you continuously for the rest of your lives forgiving people who are going to either disappoint you or worse, especially if they try to harm you. So why don't you go ahead and do that? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Since I am okay with being, I'm okay with being a bit imperfect. I am imperfectly perfect. Okay, just like yeah, I'm flawed, but I'm beautiful. Okay, like let's stop this. I am definitely the person who can. Obviously, I'm ahead of a lot of people when it comes to like accountability, transparency, and all other kind of jazz. But it's just like honestly, ah, I can't, and I won't. You can't guilt me on that. It's like sense and sensibility. There's nothing reasoning or logical about me forgiving people. If you want to go ahead and bring up the Bible, and I'm like, okay, well then I'll leave that for you and for Jesus and for God. Okay, I told you I'm neither one. And like it's crazy to be like, okay, this is what God would do. I'm like, well, I never said I was a God. I damn sure not Big J. I would, maybe during the wave, during the trend, it was just like, oh, we're all goddesses. I never meant that in real life. Like, I'm not a goddess. I'm not a goddess. And I'm damn sure not a god. And if that moment was ever a reality, it was just like, wouldn't you seem kind of foolish to try to question God? You feel me? Like, in the Bible, you're not supposed to question God. So it's just like, when you just seem like, which I don't believe. But it's like, wouldn't it seem kind of weird of you to not question him? Another thing about oh man, that we're going to other conversations about I'm so sleepy. Yes, actually, yes. I literally have to wake up hours from now in order to complete several tasks. So yeah, yeah. I don't want to say thank you for the evidence. That's crazy. Definitely not. But I appreciate the Lord for looking out for me where things definitely drop at my feet when it comes to you know, um confirmations, and I never have to put a place where I may overthink, so that way I can make sure that things are what I've been intuitively feeling. But when he gives me that confirmation, ridiculous. Okay, again, I'm sleepy, so not over here trying to make like too much of a point. I just wanted to show you guys the content that I had got and what had happened, even though people are taking it upon themselves to really, really like insane.